Let me know which Jordan 5 you'd pick this year. The Jordan 5 Tokyos that just came out, I think the Jordan 5 Tokyos, these and the black metallic 5s for the hypest shoes of the year. Hey man, it's Armand Too Real in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be doing a review on the Wake Jordan 5 for the Racer Blue pair. Unfortunately, I was not able to hit the pink pair. Well, they didn't even drop on Sneakers at that pair, and I don't live in New York. I think they only dropped in New York and maybe some other boutiques. I don't even think they dropped at like tier 0 boutiques, like for example how they did the Tokyo 5 that just came out. Before we get in this video, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the notification bell, and yeah, so we're just gonna get straight into this review. And yeah, like I was saying, they only dropped the pink pair, which I'm gonna probably pop on the screen right now. I like the blue pair better, but the pink pair is a little bit more out there, a little bit more interesting. I mean, I think it pops. I think the pink's pretty nice on it. It looks pretty cool. And a lot of people like them, not just girls. Like a lot of guys like them too. A lot of people are wearing them. And yeah, it's just a standout shoe. But they only dropped that one at the Wake New York store in New York, so that was kind of unfortunate. But it's all good. It kind of gives it more aura, more hype. Gives it more hype and more limitedness because they only dropped at that one store. I think they dropped at a few other retail, not retail stores, but other boutique type stores, more of the high end sneaker stores. But yeah, the stores that Jordan kind of give pairs to, the good releases. Maybe I don't think they dropped social statuses and stuff or trophy room. I don't think they dropped a trophy room, but stores like that, boutiques like that. So I think Extra Butter it's called. I think they dropped there. But anyways though, we got this pair right here. The box is pretty clean. We're just gonna start out with the box. I actually just bought this pair from a local sneaker meetup. I was actually pretty surprised. It's actually kind of surprising sometimes to think knowing that there's people kind of near you that's into the same stuff as you, that go for these releases and stuff like that. And it's kind of cool because sometimes if you don't get your hand on a limited release like this, sometimes you have to pay resale, but sometimes they'll hook you up for a deal if someone hit retail. But a lot of the times people still wax even if they hit retail, but I don't blame them on a shoe like this. But yeah, I'm gonna start out with the box, the Wake with the Jumpman box. It kind of reminds me of, and some other people said this too, this box kind of reminds me of the Supreme. Kind of reminds me of the Supreme Jordan box that came out in 2014 or somewhere around that around that time range. And on the box it had that Supreme logo, I'm pretty sure, and the Jordan symbol in the middle. So yeah, pretty cool. But it says Awake and then New York, and then on the back has it says Jordan 23 all around it. Then it says Brooklyn, Manhattan, the Bronx. It says the Bronx, then the Queens, then Staten Island. So that's just a bunch of cities or whatever in New York. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if they have stores in all those cities or they're just paying homage to those cities. But yeah, also the same thing on the bottom. It's pretty cool. Wake New York, Nike on the side. So as you can see, normal Jordan 5 box, but they added a little bit, some cool details. Let's go ahead and get in the shoe though, because I'm sure yeah. So yeah, cool wrapping paper first. We'll talk about the wrapping paper because these are small details are different from normal releases. For example, the box is the same function as the black metallic 5s and the great 5s, all the Jordan 5 boxes, but just the small details that matter. But we're gonna get straight into the shoe. We're gonna start out with the left pair. I think they're both the same, but they might have something small that's slightly different on the shoe. This is actually a used pair, size 13. It's actually pretty much my size. I wear a 12.5, but I could probably fit a 13. I was gonna try them on to see how they look, but I think I'm just gonna keep them how they are. I'm not gonna wear them because I'm actually trying to sell these. A lot of people are actually wanting these, but we're gonna start out by just going over the shoe. First off, even though these are used, they still smell very good, the leather. So yeah, they're only worn one time. Look at that, y'all. They have the Wake with the Jordan symbol on the bottom, the icy sole, which is really clean, with the Wake right there. And then this is one of my favorite details on this shoe. It has this blue with the white speckles right there, which just makes it look cool. Same thing right there. It's a small hint right there. And then what makes the shoe really stand out is the A logo. Okay, back in the shoe. So it has the cool A logo and a cool little font. Looks kind of cool. Kind of reminds me the Alabama A in the way though. So I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's still kind of clean. I think it's a fire personal, but I'm gonna pass on them just because of how expensive they are. I did get a good deal on them though, so if I did want to keep them for me, I got them for $320. So yeah, you can go check out that video of me buying them. I met up with someone, but on the back of the tongue says Awake New York right there, and then on the tongue, I think I already said that, but I'm not sure, it's silver, really fat tongue. Jordan 5s always have really fat tongues, so that's kind of interesting. And then it says Awake with the Jordan logo right there, pretty clean. And then also the inside is that, got that blue little interior right there on the tongue. And then on the back, Nike Air and that blue stitching, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty cool. Has these little air holes kind of, know, same thing, like kind of very similar to like the Jordan 5 black metallics and other Jordan 5s. I think all Jordan 5s have those. They all have those like air holes right there and also right here, but like the air holes got patched up actually right here, and then just like they like carved out an A right there, so that's pretty clean. And also the leather quality is really nice on this pair. Actually, it's pretty good. Leather all around the whole shoe, so it's like a completely leather shoe, besides like the midsole and like, you know, a few other things like maybe like the tongue. And then also this is actually really nice too. You can just tell like the stitching like all around the shoe gives it a nice little pop, like nice little contrast on the black shoe, so it's pretty clean. Let me get out the other pair though real quick. Also coming with this little patch like stickers right here, which is pretty nice. Bunch like Awake and then like the cities in New York. I'm not sure if they have the stores there or whatever. Pretty clean. Then also comes with this hang tag. The guy didn't leave them on the shoe. I feel like on these, it actually not that it wouldn't look bad to keep the hang tag on these just because it has a little Awake New York on there. But I'd probably take the hang tag off too, not gonna lie. Then it comes with extra blue and white laces. I gotta check the whole box to see if there's any other stuff it comes with. I think it just comes with blue and white laces. Honestly, I think the black laces look the best on this shoe, but the blue laces would look kind of interesting, and the white laces might look good too. So yeah, the white laces might be a go-to, not gonna lie. The guy, whoever I bought these off, I think he was thinking about putting the blue laces on there, but he did not. But yeah, we will get out both pairs. Also comes with these lace locks. That's I think the black metallic 5s have this too, but it has little blue lace locks on there, but the guy took them off. So yeah, these are pre-owned. Like I said, like there is like a little bit of scuffing right there, and these just came out recently, so it's kind of interesting. I think this might be like the only size 13 that's pre-owned on the market, but it's V&DS, literally like pretty much dead stock, just worn once. So like that crease is gonna happen anyways. These are gonna crease kind of bad, I feel like, just because they have a leather on them, but the other pair has like no creases at all, so that's pretty interesting. So that's pretty cool. And then the other pair, yeah, there's really no difference on each shoe, you know, pretty much the same shoe. You know, like it doesn't have, like, you know, some shoes have like different details on each shoe. Like you'd think like maybe one shoe had the Awake logo right there, and the other one may have had something else, but not the same thing. So yeah, pretty clean shoe. Let me show you how they look on the back. I'll give you a little up close look. I think these are a fire personal, like I've already said. I would wear these, but I'm trying to cut down my personals and I don't really need them right now. I have them listed on eBay for like I have them listed for like $4.95 or something like that. They're going for a brand new size 13, like $5.50. So yeah, that's kind of a fair price. That is a fair price, $4.95. It's $50 like under market, like on Go and StockX. And yeah, literally worn one time, so you can save $50 and get these for, you know what I'm saying, a little bit cheaper. Also has a little small details. It's New York right there, with nothing too crazy. And Awake New York, I'm pretty sure the person who made Awake New York was like the creative design person, or like one of like the creators or something like that of Supreme. So, you know, that's pretty interesting. That's why they do kind of resemble Supreme a lot. And I actually talked about this in a video, like how I don't know, Supreme, like whenever they did like a Jordan collab, I think they've only done like one, I'm pretty sure. They've done a couple Nike SB collabs, but like they did like one Jordan like a retro, and it was a Jordan 5. I'm pretty sure that's the only one, like this Jordan 5 pack. And it's kind of interesting how they picked Jordan 5s over like a Jordan 4, like these designer brands. Like if I got, like I've said in the video, like if I had to pick, like if I did a collab with Jordan brand, it'd have to be like a Jordan 4. It would have to be a Jordan 4 really, because like that's like the best Jordan in my opinion. You can do it, you can just make it look the best in my opinion. But Jordan 5s are actually really fire too. I do like them. They're just a little bit more fat, and yeah, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's still a cool shoe. Like really, actually a really nice shoe. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video, but yeah, clean shoe. I'd give these a 9 out of 10 in my opinion. I think these are fire. The only thing that would make these like a 10 out of 10 really, I don't know, these might be a 10 out of 10, I'm not gonna lie, just because how clean they are. I think they're a lot easier to wear than the pink pair, but the pink pair stands out a little bit more. But I do like the blue on this, like pretty much a racer blue Jordan 5, but they're literally called the racer blue Jordan 5s, and the racer blues like don't go for that much like the Jordan 5s. They came out a minute ago, but these are just like a more exotic version. Oh, I did find one detail that's different from each shoe. The left pair has 23 on the back, and then the right pair has New York on the back. So that is one detail that they switched up on each pair. So that's pretty clean. Let me know which Jordan 5 you'd pick this year. The Jordan 5 Tokyos that just came out. I think the Jordan 5 Tokyos, these and the black metallic 5s for the hypest shoes of the year. I think like the hype wise goes from Tokyo to probably the racer blues and then the metallics. So yeah, the metallics are a GR release too. They're not a collab, and the Tokyos aren't really they're kind of a collab, I guess, like with Tokyo, but they're not really like a collab with like a brand or anything. So this is like, you know, a cool shoe that came out that's like a collab with a brand. Let me know which out of the three, which one you would pick. I think I'd go with the racer blues out of the three pairs, just because it's more like a, you know, more exotic looking compared to the black metallic 5s, and just like cooler in my opinion. So yeah, stay tuned for more fire videos. It's really everything I had to talk about. And yeah, God bless. Peace. All right, y'all, I just tried them on because they are already pre-owned, so might as well try them on. But yeah, these are fire on feet, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, like these make me want to keep them, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying, gonna keep them. But I would love to, but yeah, pretty clean shoe. Let me know what y'all think about them in the comments down below. Definitely an easy to wear shoe, like I've already said. But yeah, fire. I'd like to do an on feet like review, but I'm not gonna walk outside with these. Just wanted to try them on real quick and just see how they look. So yeah, stay tuned, and yeah, peace.